Hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I'm here. It's Monday. Welcome to tonight's stream. We're going to play Action 52. And here's the thing. A lot of times, when I play bad games on stream, it is out of genuine curiosity. It is not to ridicule, it is not to shame. It is out of a genuine, curiosity. What makes this game reviled? Is there anything good to derive from it? You know, that kind of shit. It's how I went through Sonic 06, it's how I went through Balan. And I thought both games were, fine. Not, good, but, fine. Action 52 is not a game I'm gonna make that same kind of argument for, really. Listen, I've played Action 52. Action 52 is ass. You know it's ass, I know it's ass. And that's why we're here. Listen, it's an easy punchline, but it's also a good one. It's like the best knock-knock joke you've ever heard. Sure, it's easy and it's cheap. But also, I mean, the best knock-knock joke, it's not bad. It's not bad. You know, you get a chuckle out of it. But, this was promised years ago. I remember, when I was playing Super Mario Land 2, I was like, oh yeah, if we die a certain amount of times, I'll play Action 52. That was 3 years ago. That was fucking forever ago. Most of you probably forgot, but I didn't. I never forget my promises, and I always keep them. Even if I'm delayed on them, I always keep them. So we're playing Action 52. We're gonna be checking out all 52 games. Technically, this is not my first time playing Action 52 on stream. That would be the charity marathon. Wow, it instantly loaded up. This emulator is crazy. I never used this specific, NES emulator before. I mean, real NES, Hold on. I would never emulate a game. That was so silly of me to say. Lights! Camera! Don't you love the glitched graphics? So there are 52 of these bad boys. Although, the Sega Genesis version is really funny because it has a game called First Game, and it's just Pong. They literally just put in Pong. But we're gonna be checking out all these games tonight. Install HD pack? That sounds disgusting. Is there, a way for me to, I want to do, rewind. Because I want to play Cheetahmen. And Cheetahmen, I want to see it all the way through. But I can't do that without rewinds. Did you go overclock the NES? That's crazy. Bro, overclocking the NES, it'll, explode. There's only so much it could take, I think. I, don't understand preferences? Let me see. Hey, there we go. That was some good rewind. Hey, let's go. I don't think the emulator likes when I do that. It's frozen. No, it's not. Okay. Well, here's a good starting point. The only multiplayer game. Isn't this so cool? Doesn't this fill you with joy? It's like I'm really playing with another person. The lack of music, too, so you can really, really take in the atmosphere of playing Fire Breathers with a friend. Who would you guys play Fire Breathers with? Okay, I cannot... Oh, Devi with the Hello Neighbor. I don't think Neighbor showed up. Hold on. Where was Neighbor? Sometimes he doesn't like to show up. It's the kind of experiences gaming was made for, truly. Oh, I see how the rewind works. Dude, this rewind goes really far. If we need it to. We definitely could beat Cheetahmen. I don't plan to beat any other game in Action 52 because it's fucking Action 52. But, like, Cheetahmen, it's like, we gotta, right? There we go, there's Neighbor. Action fucking 52.
Make your selection now.
Alright, let's play Star Evil next. We're gonna go in order. I knew that would happen. They were not getting me with that? Okay, I've seen the AVGN episode. I know what happens. I think this might also be the one where the first boss can randomly not appear. Yeah, this is all because I epic failed at Super Mario Land 2. Fuck. I'm not the Star Evil Master anymore, I fucked it up. Who's gonna touch that? Nobody! Not the first time! You have to know, oh, this is gonna be a vertical 2D shooter, and there's gonna be an obstacle immediately at the start of the game. Dude, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but Action 52's graphics are a little glitchy. Oh shit, we made it to the first boss! Oh my god. Wait, can we beat the first boss? If we, like, rewind enough, can we beat the first boss? Fuck. Didn't expect this game to have bosses. It's, like, crazy that you mentioned that also, Devi. There is, like, you guys know the one Cheetahmen commercial that was, like, uploaded to the internet that was, like, advertising Action 52? Apparently, like, that commercial never actually released. And, like, that was literally, like, that commercial was uploaded by someone who had worked on Action 52. Also, I do not think we can beat this boss, which is very funny. Oh, let's play Illuminator. Oh, this is the one with, we can't see the game. Isn't this really cool? Dude, these, like, Sesame Street-ass vampires, too. I don't know. I guess the Count from Sesame Street wasn't that pale. Dude, you become like a meat pile. Did you see that? Holy shit. You become like fucking Jabba the Hutt. Downright vampiric. It is kind of weird to have, like, a very arcadey type experience like this. Not a good arcadey experience, but, like, nonetheless, this is definitely meant to, like, mimic, like, an arcade game in terms of, like, how it works, you know? There's no, like, definitive end. It's literally just kill as many dudes as you can. But there's no score counter. Like, you would think, like, I don't know, you would think that would be, like, something you include. There are other Action 52 games that include a score counter, but for one of the games that, like, has no defined endpoint? Oh, there are multiple levels. What the fuck? How do you, like, what, like, determines what gets you to the next level? Also, why would you play Action 52 fucking Illuminators enough to even get to another level? I might be the first person in recorded history to ever play more than, like, an hour, or more than a level of Illuminators. More than an hour, Jesus Christ. Could you imagine if I played Illuminators for more than, like, an hour? I'd have to be fucking insane. I do like these shadow dudes. Honestly, unironically, I think some of the graphics in Action 52 are cute. There are some fun, like, graphical quirks with this game. Dude, I'm definitely the first person to ever get to level 3. Alright, I think we're gonna get to, like, level 5. Because I'm like, there's no way the game can be longer than that, but also, what if it is? That would be really fucking scary. Yes, many Action 52 games have fall damage. I don't think all of them do, but, this is one of them. And it's like fall damage that can hurt you before you really hit the ground, even. Also, with how jank the ladders are, it's very easy to go through platforms, but I mean, it's fucking Action 52, dude. Like, I don't know what you're expecting. You know what's crazy is that this level is easier to, like, look at. Just because of the background. Dude, there's fucking bats? They're, like, introducing crazy elements into this game. The bat is, like, super lagging the game, too. Although, I gotta be honest, I think Illuminator is just, like, fucking disintegrating from being played for more than, like, 2 levels. I gotta be real, I think literally, like, Action 52 did not expect me to get this far in this game. I gotta be honest, I didn't think there was gonna be more than 1 level. I thought it was literally just, like, an arcadey type game. Also, it's very funny you say that, Cowlegs, because, like, I gotta be honest, this game was $200 when it came out. If, like, I don't know, you'd have to have some fucking bougie parents in, like, 1991 to be like, yeah, you know what, I'll get my kid Action 52. Then I won't have to buy them any other video games, because there's, like, 52 in there. I feel like even parents back then, even when video games were more expensive, would be like, that's, like, too much money. That's, like, crazy. I don't know. Like, we riff on, like, $70 video games now. Kinda was the standard price back then. If not more so. Sometimes video games were, like, $80 back then. Part of the reason that Earthbound sold like shit was that it was too expensive. Because Nintendo was like, oh, well, the people will come right in if we give them a player's guide. And that was, like, maybe one of Nintendo's bigger mistakes when, bringing Earthbound to the West. It is, like, fucking impossible to get that dude that's up there, too. Like, goddamn. So we literally just have to hope there's guys down here. It would be fucking crazy if Illuminators had, like, more than 5 levels. I gotta be real. I'm expecting an ending soon. Also, hi, Procrastinating Spectre. Yes, this is the vampires game. And hi, Adrian. Welcome. This looks like a minigame you'd see in FNAF. True. True, though. This has better sprites. Again, I will say, genuinely, like, there is some nice pixel art in Action 52. It's not every game, but I think there's, like, sometimes where, like, Action 52 does pixel art, and it's, like, charming. It's maybe not the best, it's maybe a little jank, but I mean, a lot of NES games look not so great and kind of jank. I think there are worse looking games on the NES than Action 52. Oh, yep, I'm stuck in the ground now. This game is very beautiful in an abstract or perhaps even realism in some parts kind of way, literally. Expect you to click on 7 random items and count backwards from 15, click on Springtrap's nose, all so that you can get something that looks like this. Guys, stop trying to sell me on FNAF, it's not gonna happen. When you say Five Nights at Freddy's is like Action 52, that makes me want to play it more, but I never will. Scott Cawthon will not get my money. I think this is it. I think we can't progress. What a shame. Yeah, there was, like, an Action 52 project at some point. Am I allowed to show this on Twitch? Are we allowed to play this game on Twitch? Oh, okay, it's just called GeForce. Guys, it's okay. It's just called GeForce. Don't worry. Oh, for a second I was like, can anything damage me? It sure can. Man, this projectile fucking sucks. Faye, I have to be so real. When you said that, I forgot that G-Force was the hamster movie, and I was literally, like, going to, like, scream at you, like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was literally gonna be like, what the fuck is your problem? There are a lot of shooter games in Action 52. Action 52 is, like, mostly shooters and then also some platformers. There's not really a whole lot of variety outside of those. Dude, it's famous AVGN character Shit Pickle. Guys, you're not gonna believe this. Ooze has really bad jump controls. I actually think the jumping is... Well, no, there wasn't any jumping in Illuminator. This is the first jumping they've done, and it's really bad. If this was... They just did Ooze, they would have gone off. True. Honestly, I would have loved to live in a universe where they just did Cheetahmen, because that maybe could have been something. It maybe wouldn't have been anything incredible, but I'm just imagining, like, I don't know, I feel like the Cheetahmen would have been like proto-Gex, in a sense. Like, we need to go to the, like, the universe where, like, Cheetahmen, like, didn't succeed necessarily, but didn't flop. Doesn't seem like Ooze has, like, fall damage. It is hard to, dodge the pickles. Although they kind of also look like Gumby. These guys kind of look like Gumby. They literally would. They literally would. Cheetahmen is not too far from, like, an awesome possum. Ooze would be a good SNES game to go with Boogerman. True. I'm surprised they never made a SNES Action 52. I'm not gonna be playing it tonight, but there is a Sega Genesis Action 52. And it is very different. It shares some games, but not a whole lot of them. I also think it's funny, like, it's been brought up many times, but Ooze is the first game that Action 52 always points you to. Like, that's the game they were most proud of. Like, oh man, you know, GeForce, Slur might not rock their worlds, but Ooze, though? Can you die in this game? Because I kind of just walked into that, dude. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be GeForce Fighter, but they literally chose the worst way to shorten it. Okay, you can in fact die from hitting enemies, but not all of them. Or maybe you have a health bar and it's hidden. Guys, I don't know if it's gonna be possible for us to beat Silver Sword. There has to be, like, full playthroughs of all of Action 52's games online. I refuse to believe that nobody has made it a mission in their life to beat every Action 52 game. It's not gonna be me, because, like, I don't know, I value my time. I value having, like, fun with video games. But, like, one person's gotta have done it. At least for the Action 52 games that you can beat. Oh, this one hurts. We're not playing any more of that. That, like, genuinely, that's, like, a little headache-inducing. Jesus Christ. It's like James Rolfe said. It's critical that you bypass this game. How about this one? Is this the one you can't lose? Okay, no, you can lose by, hitting the things. But I think, also, if you just shoot forward forever, they can never hurt you. Because I think them falling on the city doesn't actually have an effect on anything. So we can just kind of chill for a bit while I do this. How are you guys doing? I spent my day with Jen today, so I'm very happy. I have an emergency supply of, weed chocolate now. Like, Jen got me some weed chocolate, so if this stream goes completely off the rails, we can always take some weed chocolate. I could be high as fuck playing Cheetahmen, which would be funny, but I also might get really scared, because the Cheetahmen would be too big. Chillin', doing good, like the cityscape. Again, I like some of the graphics in this game. I actually do like how the cityscape looks. I think it's a good abstraction of, like, a city. We got some stuff at the mall. I got, like, a new, like, small Kobeni figure. It's, like, kind of similar in style to, like, the Kobeni Nendoroid, although the proportions are a little less chibi, and it doesn't have, like, as many, like, you know, customizable parts. Like, I think you can customize the hands a bit, but that's about it. Which I guess makes sense, because it is a smaller figure, but... yeah, I got a smaller Kobeni. I got Aki in, like, a little Chainsaw Man, like, blind bag. I don't know why I have, like, so much Chainsaw Man merch, because I literally stopped reading at part 1. And granted, I really liked part 1, but, like, I have to be so real, given, like, the mixed reception of part 2, I don't know if I actually have that much interest in continuing reading it. But, like, I've also, like, I think that's fine. Listen, part 1 is, like, almost 100 chapters anyways. That's, like, almost an entire Mob Psycho. If, like, part 1 is, like, really good, I think that's enough. That's enough for me, at least. You know? I don't mind if part 2 is, like, dog shit. I'm sure that there are, like, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fans who don't like every part of that fucking show. Maybe one day I'll give Chainsaw Man Part 2 a look, though. Not right now, though. Not right now, though. I don't know, maybe when it's finished, I'll just, like, read through all of it. Because that's the thing, I gotta be honest, when it comes to, like, reading comics and, like, manga and stuff, if I'm doing it all at once. Like, when I read Dungeon Meshi, I just read all the way through. When I read Chainsaw Man, I just read through the whole first part. Like, I don't like doing it weekly. I don't know why. Reading stuff, like, weekly feels like shit. Really bad at reading manga unless it's finished. I think maybe it's partially, like, the English major in me. Because, like, literally, like, I guess that's not really an English major thing. Because, like, when you read books for, like, school, they would expect you to, like, read it, like, a couple pages at a time. But I was a rebel. I would always just read, like, if I had to read something for class, it was like, I was either just skimming through that shit, or I was reading it all at once. I was not gonna wait. It was not happening. Finished both Chainsaw Man and Fire Punch in separate days and got a tiny bit of a headache. Mm-hmm. Reading it all at once, gang! I don't know, like, I don't want to, like, read part of something and then read the rest of it later. I like to read stuff in, like, one fell swoop. At least if it feels like a complete part of that story. Like, I don't know, if I got a sequel later, I'm not gonna read the sequel. But, or at least at the same time, but... Do you like to keep up with JoJo Part 9 since it's only once a month or so? Mm-hmm. Can I be honest? I guess because, like, I don't know, there might be a lot of JoJo fans that are, like, anime only. I didn't even know JoJo was up to, like, Part 9. I don't know, I thought it was up to, like, Part 7 or something, because I know they were just, like, starting to adapt, like, Part 6 to an anime. It's long? Mm-hmm. If it's like catching up, you get antsy and want to keep going, but if you're caught up while it's ongoing, you like the wait. Mm-hmm. That's where I'm at, I think. Alright, this is Alfredo, otherwise known as Alfred and the Feta. They couldn't fit fettuccine. Wow. Another great platformer. See, I think that's why I thought there was only, like, 7 parts of JoJo, is because, like, I've heard of Steel Ball Run. That's, like, probably the last major, like, JoJo part that I remember, like, people talking about. I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk about Part 8 or 9. Man, while we're on the topic of manga, fucking rip Akira Toriyama, that happened between the last stream and this one. Fucking sucks. I never read or really watched a lot of Dragon Ball, but, like, obviously, like, I know Dragon Ball's impact on the world. Like, fucking... Dragon Ball is probably, like, genuinely, unironically, probably one of the, like... If not the most important anime of all time, it's, like, one of the, like, most well-known. Like, fucking Dragon Ball is literally a universal language. Even if you, like, have not engaged much with Dragon Ball, like I haven't, like, you still know quite a bit about it. And yeah, like, Akira Toriyama, like, I'm definitely more familiar with his work in video games, with, like, Dragon Quest and, like, Chrono Trigger. I, like... Also, no problem, Devi. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I'm more familiar with Akira Toriyama's, like, video game work with his, like, art direction for, Dragon Quest and, Chrono Trigger. And, like... genuinely, his, like, iconic art style, I feel is, like, so important to the appeal of those games. Like, literally, if, like, I don't know. I feel like it's part of the reason why nobody, like, people talk about Chrono Cross, but it's, like, honestly, I feel like part of the reason it's not as talked about as Chrono Trigger is because it doesn't retain the Akira Toriyama art style, as far as I can tell. Like, I feel like that's honestly, like, a big part of the art direction that's lost. Yeah, I hope at the very least they try to replicate it for future Dragon Quests. Because, like, man, especially in the modern day, it is, like, actually crazy. I feel like Akira Toriyama's, like, art style really does work super well with 3D models. And, like, that, like... When you're, like, adapting, like, a 2D art style into, like, 3D models, usually there's, like, a little bit of jank to it, or at the very least, like, the styles feel, like, very stylistically different. Akira Toriyama's, like, art style has never felt that way. All the Dragon Ball games that have come out look, like, really natural. All, like, the 3D Dragon Quest games all look, like, really natural in his style. Like, the man was a fucking artist, dude. Alright, I think I'm officially the first person ever to get to level 2 of Alfred and the Fennec. So that's something to be proud of, maybe. I don't know. Operation Full Moon. This is a game that's almost teetering on being headache-inducing. Started playing Dragon Quest III after hearing the news, and it's fun? Hell yeah. I'm waiting on the HD 2D remake. I want that to come out. Dude, when did they announce that? That had to be, like, ages ago. I guess, like, it's not like the team that, like... That was 2021? Damn. I mean, it's not like the team that is working on the HD 2D stuff hasn't been working on other stuff. They did Octopath 2, they did the Live Alive remake. So it's like, they've been releasing stuff. I'm just kind of hoping that their next game is Dragon Quest III. Because they made a lot of stuff in between then. I think that team is also responsible for, what is it? Bravely Default. So they also made Bravely Default 2 since that announcement. I don't know, it's crazy how long it's taken. Dude, honestly though, I was a big fan of Dragon Quest XI, so when Dragon Quest XII comes to PC, whenever that comes out, I'll definitely pick that up. I'll definitely play it. It could be fun. Dragon Quest XI is, like, a pretty stellar RPG. It really feels like... I don't know. It feels like they really put a lot of love and care into it. It is so fun, and it has, like, such a fun cast. I love Eric, I love Sylvando, I love Vanessa, Serena. They're all, like, really great. Hendrik is fun. I like how he kind of goes from, like, a little antagonistic at first to, like, he's your best bud now. Like, that game is so good. And, like, I'm the kind of person where, like, a game has to be, like, really good to justify being over 20 hours. Not that I can't enjoy a good, like, over 20-hour game, but again, it's gotta fucking earn that, man. Like, Final Fantasy VII, that's a great game. That's, like, 40 hours long. Octopath Traveler is a great, like, 60-hour game. Fire Emblems are all pretty good when they're over that time frame. But, like, I don't know. I can't always get down with a super long JRPG. I did not have that problem at all with 11. I feel like throughout my entire playthrough of 11, I never got sick of it. It always had, like, new fun things to, like, discover and do. I never did the final arc of the game, which is, like, the game's post-game. But honestly, in my opinion, it kind of ruined what I think is one of the game's more potent moments. So I was like, I don't know, I think it was strictly not for me. This is another game also where by getting to level 2, I think I've played this more than, like, 99% of all people who have played this specific Action 52 game, Operation Who Gives a Fuck. I already forgot the name. Hated the post-game story so much. That makes me glad I didn't do it. I don't know. Again, it just seemed like something I wouldn't be interested in, strictly speaking. Because I liked how the story ended. I think Dragon Quest XI's, like, main game ends exactly where it needs to. Speaking of Dragon Quest XI, you forgot about your charms for them? Ooh. Damn busters. I'm kind of obsessed with Action 52 music. Like, it's not strictly good, but also I don't necessarily get tired of it. Those damn busters. I guess it is supposed to be, like, it definitely feels like you're supposed to be a beaver, and you're, like, defending your home. But it's, like, it's so abstract in that. Yeah, the tunes are fun. Maybe a little repetitive to be, like, really up there with some of the more great NES music. But it's not, like, honestly, again, given how, like, fucked development for Action 52 was, it's kind of crazy that, like, it's really just the gameplay that truly came out terrible. Like, I don't know, I guess for, like, a lot of people, like, the games and, like, the graphics, like, are definitely, like, maybe a little too abstract, but even then, I don't know, I think as, like, an abstract thing, it does, like, lend itself nicely. Except for the games that, like, actually hurt to look at. Those are just bad. That is true. The Cheetahmen theme song is iconic as fuck. We love Cheetahmen around here. Man, I got, like, so sidelined from talking about stuff I got at the mall when I was with Jen. I got a little Kirby plush to go along with my big Kirby plush that has the hat. I accidentally rewinded 10 seconds. That's okay. So I have a little Kirby now. I bought games, too. I bought games. I was, like, kind of shocked that, like, the GameStop at the mall has, like, less than the GameStop that I usually go to in terms of, like, older systems. Like, I don't know, they had a good lineup of, like, Wii and Xbox 360 games, but, like, anything, like, older than that was, like, non-existent. There were no original Xbox games, there were no, like, PS2 games. Wasn't, like, NES or SNES. Honestly, there was barely, like, any DS or 3DS games. There was a fuck ton of Wii and Wii U games. I probably would have bought more if it wasn't for the fact that a lot of them came in, like, the junky, like, GameStop cases. I did buy one game that was in a case like that, but it was specifically because it was in, like, the old GameStop case style. Not the more bland one, but with the fucking shitty gamer, like, graphics on it. Like, it has, like, if you check my Twitter, I, like, posted it. It was, like, the Viva Pinata game that, Rare did, which I heard those games were, like, I heard that game was pretty decent, especially for being, like, a post, like, Rare buyout game. I guess it's not so much that Rare post buyout, like, made terrible games, it's just that they didn't make a lot of games. And those games were, like, good, but they weren't, like, fantastic. And some of them were disappointing. Like, I know, like, people like Sea of Thieves now. I definitely remember when Sea of Thieves came out, people were not, like, super enthusiastic about it. Here's another space shooter, by the way. The question is this a space shooter you can die in? It is. Okay. Shit, that would kind of be awesome, also. A full-on Cheetahmen game. It has potential. Honestly, I think, like, the character designs of the Cheetahmen are fun. I mean, it's what it says on the tin. They're cheetah men. You get a few fucked up cheetahs. There's bound to be people into that. How does Action 52 not have a category? I have no fucking idea. I gotta be so real. I was so shocked. There's a fucking category for a game called Action 69, but not fucking Action 52? Like, what the fuck is Action 69? You made that up. There's no way that's a real video game. And if that is a real video game, it's a real video game that there's no way you could stream on Twitch. There has to be, like, fucking sex action in that game. It's literally called Action 69. How the fuck does that get a category on Twitch, but not Action 52? You stream to the Action 69 category and get insta-banned for NSFW content. It's fucked up. Someone's gotta do something, literally. It's crazy. A certain cheetah someone. I'm kinda curious about getting to the next level of this because it changes graphics. We're in Star World now. It's kind of funny that, like, the first space shooter you play is, like, the only one that has a boss in it. Like, so far, every other space shooter in this collection, like, has not had bosses. It's just, like, Star Force or whatever it was called. No, Star Evil. Sorry. How could I forget Star Evil? My bad. Think the Cheetahmen have potential for an actually good game? Return like Bubsy and actually be good unlike Bubsy? Truly. Okay, I think we have to stop playing this one because I think the game is starting to fall apart. Like, Thrusters is starting to die. Here comes that lady with the large chest. Woolly Strike Back wasn't the worst, though, just super undercooked. Yeah, it was just... The new Bubsy games, like, are probably, like, fine. The problem is just that, like, they were mostly made, like, as a bit. Like, haha, Bubsy is stupid. You watch the JonTron video on Bubsy, so you know they're dumb. But, like, you gotta play them, because, like, whoa, what the hell? They would bring back these games? What? And then it's like... It's just the most mid shit ever. Like, I don't know, there's no, like, there's no charm, there's no appeal, it's just... It's Bubsy. It's Bubsy. I don't know, like, if you think, like, Bubsy is less charming Gex. And I think that, like, listen, I don't mind Gex, but there are quite a few people who are, like, anti-Gex. You know? There are many such cases of people in the world who are not fans of Gex. What the fuck am I supposed to do about the evil skull? Actually, what the fuck are you supposed to do about the evil skull? It's crazy. Okay, this is the one where you're playing as the guy in the jacket. Gotta respect the Bubsy game by the Bit Trip Runner devs. They actually made references to the cartoon and made them canon again. Holy shit. The Bit Trip Runner devs seem pretty competent at what they do. I haven't played a lot of Bit Trip Runner. I remember playing, I think, the, like, Bit Trip Beat on, like, WiiWare back in the day, because it had a demo. And I, like, played the fuck out of that demo. I thought it was so cool. And then I never got the actual game. Can these guys, like, kill you? Okay, yeah, they can. You have a health bar, but also you can die instantly to fall damage. They were contracted to make a Bubsy Runner game in, like, 8 months? God damn. Guys, I think Chill Out might be bad. This is, like, worse than this is, like, a worse Illuminators because they require you to do shitty platforming. Which, with this, like, jumping is, like, fucking impossible. Dude, look at how fucked up your sprite gets. Did Atari really, like, start that project? That's crazy. Or they wanted indie devs for it. I don't know, I feel like at a certain point, they probably just gotta accept that nobody gives a shit about Bubsy outside of, like, a meme. And honestly, at this point, the meme has kind of already been done. I don't know, I feel like Bubsy is kind of, like, overplayed enough at this point that, like, I don't even think it's, like, a funny bit anymore. Like, people are just like, ah, yeah, Bubsy, fuck that guy. Atari owns Bubsy now, and they're just asking if anyone wants to make a game with the IP. My god. Accolade shut down after the first 2 Bubsy reboots. A shame. I never like to hear devs being shut down, but... You know, it'd be how it be. There was a new one, there'd have to be some sort of rethinking of him in general, truly. He's Megalovania. It's a space shooter, by the way. Oh, Accolade was the publisher. Fair, fair. Yeah, listen, like, sometimes I'll make a joke, but, like, I don't actually like when, like, companies get shut down because of the whims of, like, some fucking stupid CEO. Oh my god, this one actually has a boss fight, and it's a really bad one, too. I can't tell if I'm doing damage. I did. We fucking did it. Dude, again, honestly, getting to, like, level 2 of some of these games has to be more than most people in the world. It's Illuminators again, baby! They really have, like, only, like, 3 types of games. It's, like, Illuminators and its clones, Ooze and its clones, and then all the space shooters. Those are the games you get with Action 52. Dude, are you hearing my squeaky-ass dogs? I forgot I kept the window open. A modern Bubsy 3D would tear this world? True. What could possibly go wrong? Atmos Quake. Yep, those were my puppy dogs. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my god! Okay, so the game does not like when you put too many bullets on the screen. It is. This is part of the gameplay. It sure feels like part of the core gameplay loop. Bubsy Paws on Fire tried doing its Kickstarter for DLC before the game came out and it didn't get funded because people just didn't care anymore. Why would they want to, like, fund DLC for a game that wasn't out? Wouldn't they be funding the DLC by, like, sales of the game? Like, am I crazy? Why would you do a Kickstarter for the DLC and not use the money that you would get from making the video game? That doesn't make sense. It was mostly cosmetics and 3 bonus levels. They were trying to crowdfund cosmetics and 3 bonus levels? Again, you could just do that with the money you earned from, like, putting the game out there and selling it. And, like, granted, I'm sure the sales numbers for Bubsy Paws on Fire isn't good. But, like, fuck me, dude. You can't do that. You're remaking Indiana Jones without Harrison Ford. You can't do that. They're remaking Ghostbusters with only women. What's going on? Somehow this is the worst space shooter yet because it's too hard. I don't like it. Let's play Meong. Oh, it's this one. It's the fucking Minesweeper game. Man, with the rewind feature, this is kind of mindless. Kickstarter was started in February, game was due for April. That's like fucking crazy. Why would they even bother? Does this game, like, end? Is this, like, the first roguelite video game that's ever been released, not counting Rogue itself? Because, I don't know, the path here is so random that, like, I could believe it's procedurally generated. Oh, fuck, this one has a blue background. Funding goal literally would have funded 2 Bubsy skins and more Bubsy dialogue? Are you kidding me? $25,000? Sure, you can send it in chat. Man, this game really is, like, meant to, like, I don't know, like, convey, like, a child's room. Cause, like, I don't know, like, the pacifier ship, like, the teddy bears, the, like, those little dangly things you put over the crib. Why were they making this game for toddlers? Dude, do you think Toddler Twit showed up for Action 52? Do you think they bought it? Do you think if Action 52 had Bluey in it, they would have bought it? The Rugrats developed a game? True. It's kind of funny. Limited Run Games is, like, publishing, like, a Rugrats, like, re-release. And, like, here's the thing. I believe that all video games, even, like, shitty ones, should be re-released. I think, like, it's important to the preservation of the medium that, like, basically as many video games as possible get re-released. That is, like, my honest take. But also, like, dude, could they not find another game aside from, like, a shitty Rugrats game? It's an entirely new Rugrats game? It's not an old one? That's a little crazy to me. I thought it was some old Rugrats game. Bro, who the fuck is developing a new Rugrats game in 2024? That's, like, kinda insane to me. It just uses pixel art? I thought it was based on an old game, though. I thought it was, like, a modern remake or something. Is it not literally, like, a Rugrats, like, old game? Entirely new? That's crazy to me. Dude, when was the last time there was even a fucking Rugrats cartoon? When did fucking All Grown Up, like, stop airing on the TV? It's been off the air for quite some time. Also, streamers is impossible. You can't get past the magic wand. Made a reboot in 2020? Did they? I never heard of CGI Rugrats. I don't know about the reboot. I never heard of the Rugrats reboot. That's crazy to me. CGI Rugrats exist? Really? I had no idea. I thought Rugrats had been over for, like, ages. I did not remember, like, Rugrats playing on TV in the modern day. It's basically the OG series in a modern setting. Rugrats is, like, I don't know. It's probably, like, a fine show. I guess as, like, someone who didn't really grow up with Rugrats, it's a little beyond me. Because, like, Rugrats was, like, big. You guys have to understand that Rugrats, for its time, was, like, one of the most popular children's cartoons that ever existed. And it's the fucking Rugrats. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. But, like, it was probably, like, yeah, you had to be there. I don't know, though. I feel like, in a way, the fact that Rugrats had, like, taken such a long hiatus makes me think, like, Rugrats just doesn't have the staying power of what essentially became its replacement in SpongeBob. Like, SpongeBob is just strictly a better show than Rugrats was. I feel like, I don't know, even if someone is, like, a diehard Rugrats fan, I feel like they're probably fine admitting, you know what, yeah, SpongeBob is probably a better show. Because everybody likes SpongeBob. Who doesn't like SpongeBob? If you don't like SpongeBob, fuck you. But, like, regardless, I don't know. I don't know, it's still, like, fucking me up that they're making a new Rugrats game. Squidward's in chat, do not interact. True. Hi, Splee, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Wow, this is really cool. This is gameplay. That new Barbie movie? True. How many games have I played? I think this is like the 23rd? Again, we're kind of breezing through these. I mean, we're gonna beat all of Cheetahmen. So it's probably good if we breeze through the other games a little bit. I don't know. If I finish, like, Action 52, like, way earlier than I mean to, I don't know. We could play, like, Ball Ultra or something. Dude, listen, the like, Oscars or the Grammys, whatever the fuck happened, like, the other day, is absolutely not the thing that anybody should be pointing, like, paying attention to. There are much bigger things going on in the world. But, like, I do think it's funny that people were getting upset about, like, the Barbie movie and, like, Mario Brothers getting snubbed. Like, it's the fucking Barbie movie, dog. It's not, like, a bad movie. It's just, like, I don't know. It's a movie that came out. I liked it when I saw it, but it was kind of, like, I don't know. It was, like, fluff. It was, like, I don't know. It like, inserted itself into my ears, and then it went out the other. Dude, my commercial for toys got snubbed, literally. Also, I did hear about the noise being added to Pizza Tower. That's cool. I haven't had a crazy amount of desire for, like, playing more Pizza Tower recently, but maybe in the future. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. The Barbie movie is, like, fine. It's a fine movie. It's just kind of, like, I don't know. The thing is, it's, like, a very corny piece of feminist media. Like, it's very much, like, I don't know. And this is coming from a white woman. It's white woman feminism. It's, like, the very bare minimum of what it means to be a feminist. And honestly, if you think of some of the implications of the movie, it kind of, like, reinforces some of those, like, gender roles. Like, it kind of just plays a little bit into, like, the hashtag girl boss mentality. And it's, like, I don't know. It's, like, it's a dumb movie that's, like, meant to be a toy commercial. It probably wasn't even meant to be analyzed that deep. But also, people who like the Barbie movie cannot decide if you need to, like it as, like, a dumb, cheap thrill, or if you need to treat it as high art. Oh my god! I forgot about Micro Mike. How could we forget about good old Micro Mike? If it wasn't a licensed movie based off a toy line, it probably would have gone further with it. I have to be honest, here's the thing. My honest opinion is that if the Barbie movie went farther with its, like, feminist messaging, it would probably be a worse movie. Because, again, it's very, like, white, cis woman, like, centric. Like, I feel like the feminist teachings that the Barbie movie would have had if it was, like, a wholly original movie probably would have left a worse taste in my mouth than just, like, them being kind of baseline with it. It would have been, like, even more corny. And bad. IMO. IMO. Maybe a little farther, but Hollywood will only get so radical. Oh, I remember this one. This is also, like, a basically, like, unplayable game. I have no idea how we're even gonna get past this first screen. Like, these dudes move way too fast. Poor man's Cheetahmen theme. True. True. We're at the halfway point now. Rocket Jockey. So glad they're giving us more space shooters. This one, you're a cowboy. I want to be a cowboy, baby. Riding on a fucking bottle of Pepsi. I don't know. Again, to circle around to it, the Barbie movie is fine. But I think, like, anybody treating it as, like, high art is, like, I don't know. I don't think you want it to be analyzed in the same way as, like, high art. I think, like, that only kind of makes the implications of the movie worse. I gotta be real. I think it's meant to be a dopey, corny, like, movie about a doll. Which I think is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you have, like, stuff like that. Did we go back to level 1? Did I just beat level 2 and it sent me back to level 1? This game only has 2 levels. The levels are so short, too. They're, like, less than a minute long. Like, I barely do anything, and then the game is like, by the way, you're on the next level, Heart. And it looks the same as the last one. Guys, do you think Action 52 was rushed? I'm getting worried. And I'm back at level 2 again! What is happening? My character and Madam Web can see the future, and so can I. Best picture, baby. These faces are so good. I had these, like, Action 52 faces as an icon at some point. Will the Action 52 dev team still be together after this point? Dude, I really, like, I hope that the Action 52, like, dev team didn't get laid off. We've had so many video game layoffs recently. Can you imagine if the devs of Non-Human, like, got kicked out of Microsoft? Well, that was fun to see the faces. Crybaby. Dude, he's doing Gangnam Style! Holy shit! Are the Cheetahmen still friends? There's also a game that has, like, jank-ass collision, but it's Action 52, no duh. I do find it funny that they didn't really even try to, like, make this, like, look good. When you're, like, climbing up. Like, it's not like a ladder or anything, it's just, it is what it is. Dude, what the fuck? Is this, like, Crybaby's illusion that makes him upset? Oh, I accidentally rewinded. I was about to say, why the fuck did it make me go back to play Crybaby? They don't want me to play any other game. Oh, this is another game that's, like, fucking impossible. But actually, we're doing quite well. We haven't lost a lot of health. I don't know, like... I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. Heart. I can talk about more stuff I got at the mall. I got video games. Again, like, they had, like, a good selection of, like, Wii U, like, Xbox 360, which are, like, consoles I own. Dude, I need to get, like, a cheap, like, PS2, PS3, and PS4 sometime. I need to get more PlayStations in my life. I know at the very least I like the PS2. I think the PS2 is pretty banger. Dude, this one lady is kicking my ass! Holy shit! Did you see that? She took out, like, most of my health! Oh my god! These criminals thought they could get away with it, but they messed with the wrong New York rocket. The PS2 is, like, pretty banger. I got my words messed up because I, like, opened this game and I was like, this is a game for ants. The PS1 and PS2 are, like, genuinely, like, some of the best consoles ever. I have to be so real, like, genuinely, if you could only buy one video game console for the rest of your life, the PS2 would have to be it, because there's, like, such an insane variety of video games. And, like, also, it's backwards compatible with the PS1, which, like, that's already a hell of a bonus. But it's like, dude, what the fuck other console did what the PS2 did? I think that post was right. Really, the closest we've gotten to a console that has something for everything, for, like, everyone on it since the PS2 is, like, the Switch. And even then, I definitely feel like the Switch would do that better if it, like, ran most games better. Because, like, yeah, you can get a decent amount of third-party stuff on there. The Switch actually has third-party stuff, but it's not guaranteed that the kind of stuff that you would want to play on there is actually running well on it, you know? Oh, here's Cheetahmen theme. But it's for fuzz. Can't play Game & Wario? Oh, shit, you're kinda right. No, he hates getting his hair blow-dried. I think this is, like, fucking impossible to get past. Dude, his graphic is so fucked up. I love that some Action 52 games are, like, decently easy to cheese, and then there's some that are just, like, fucking impossible. PS2 runs Kingdom Hearts natively, and Switch it doesn't. God. Square Enix is fucking crazy for releasing the, like, Kingdom Hearts games as cloud versions. I don't know how the fuck, like, they expected to get away with that. PS2 has Parappa 2 Get Fucked Mario, like, actually. I've said it before, I would get a new PlayStation console if they put a Parappa game on there. Like, dude, that's all it would take. I have to be so real. Bro, they got fucking FF7 Rebirth, and I want to play that game so bad, but I'm still just like, oh, I don't know. I can wait until it comes to PC. If they put Parappa the Rapper 3 on there, it's over. I'm getting a PlayStation 5. I'll fucking do whatever it takes. I'll save the money. But, like, it's never gonna happen. And it's depressing. There are levels to this. You cannot lose this game, and there are levels. It's crazy. Honestly, more Action 52 games have levels than I thought they did. But yeah, the PS2 is, like, the perfect all-in-one console. And, like, the Switch comes close, but it's not quite there. Again, just because a lot of games are not super well optimized on the system. Because, like, all the developers are used to working with beefier hardware. Like, the Switch is ass-old hardware at this point. It's like, I don't know, the Switch is the modern-day Game Boy. It is, like, so underpowered, but it's also cheaper than, like, every other console, so everybody owns one. Like, even if you don't like the Nintendo Switch, you probably own one anyways. Because you, like, bought Zelda at launch, and then you played, like, Mario Kart or, like, Mario Odyssey. Like, fucking everybody has a Nintendo Switch, even if you don't want one. You can't escape it. That's why it keeps selling so well. Like, dude, that shit has sold 140 million consoles. It's the third best-selling console of all time. It's fucking crazy. Alright, let's play Lollipops. Dude, it really is the platformers that are the most rough. I don't know why, but the platformers seem to have it the worst in Action 52. Oh, that's really cool. Thank God this game has fall damage. I was getting worried for a second. Can't be that hard to get to the next level. Thank God they had the restraint to not put enemies that shoot at you in this game. I'm gonna say that, and on, like, another screen, there's gonna be an enemy that shoots at me. Just watch. But that's, like, what made, like, fucking fuzz power, like, quite literally impossible. You have to be, like, literally, like, precise as fuck. But yeah, this is all to say that the PS1 and PS2 are, like, the GOATs. They're literally the greatest consoles to ever do it. Honestly, I feel like even the PS1 kind of kicks the ass of a lot of consoles that have come out. And, like, maybe that's a little bit just because it, like, jives with me more. Like, I understand that the PS1 has some games that would feel, like, very outdated by a modern lens. But also, I don't know, the PS1 is cute. Okay? The PS1 has cute video games. Can you blame me? There are so many cutely games for you to discover on the PS1. So many games that had, like, such experimental and beautiful, like, art directions. Like, I don't know, man. I dig the PS1 so much. I might even like the PS1 more than the PS2. I gotta be real. I think the PS1 is so fucking banger. I don't know, PS2 doesn't have Jam or Lammy on it. You can play Jam or Lammy on it, but it's not native. Alright? Dude, why doesn't this guy just get out of traffic? Is he stupid? Can you even die in this game? Or am I just, like, so good that I haven't died? Dude, can they even go in the middle of the street? Is this literally, like, free now? The cars just, like, stopped spawning altogether. My turbo button. Does this game end? That was way too long to be just level 1. Storm over the desert. I love the select few Action 52 games that are graced by God to have, like, an opening, like, title card. Oh, I remember this one. This is one where you can't die. If you literally just stand in place, the tanks will explode on you. Which is awesome for me, because I'm hungry. I had, like, half of a personal pizza with Jen at work, but it was, or not at work, at the mall. Jesus. I don't work at the mall, So don't try and go to the mall to try and find me. We like shared a small personal pizza, but admittedly, it wasn't a whole lot of food for me. This is great. This is great. This is like watching a fish tank. I'm having Pop-Tarts. I don't know. I want to know your guys' opinion. What if you had to only play one video game console for the rest of your life? What would it be? Because I gotta be honest, I think it would be the PS1 for me. I feel like I could like live off of like old PS1 games forever. DS Lite gives you GBA? That's true! Wait, if we're going with backwards compatibility, then yeah, I will PS2. Because you get the PS1 and PS2 library. Two of the best libraries in all of gaming. DS Lite is extremely good. 3DS as well. Those are good picks. I've always been a believer that the Nintendo handhelds have better libraries than the Nintendo consoles. Except that I love the Wii so much. I love my beloved Wii. Although, I will admit, honestly, as much as I love the Wii, I think the DS does have a better library. Like, it's dumb to say, maybe. Because I probably enjoy playing on the Wii more than I enjoy playing on the DS, but I think the DS is a better console. Also, I don't think that's stupid at all. I mean, like, when you factor in the 3DS, like, yeah, you get the DS Sonic games, which are, like, good, but, like, then you also get, like, Sonic Lost World and Sonic Generations on 3DS, and, like, those are just not that good. They're just not that good at all, really. The Sonic Advance trilogy is pretty banger. Definitely, like, my plan after we finish, like, the big, like, after we finish, like, the last two, like, Mega Man games, my plan for, like, the next little series that I kind of want to do, like, games like that with, is I want to take a look at a lot of handheld Sonic games. I want to take a look at a fuck ton of them. Even the bad ones! We could look at the bad ones, like Sonic Blast! Don't you want to play Sonic Blast? Very true also. Very true also for the DS. Here, let me take a bite. I take a bite. Oh my god, I died! Holy shit! I just learned I might be the first person online to discover this. You can die in this game. Shit, wait, virtual console access? That's true as fuck. Dude, I hope it happens again, because, like, that's fucking crazy. You can fucking die in Desert Storm, or Storm Over the Desert. I'm the first person to ever discover that. Switch would have NSO. My biggest concern with NSO has always been, like, theoretically, like, many, many years down the line, maybe they're not making Switches anymore. What the fuck happens to NSO? I guess, like, theoretically, at that point, you could probably homebrew NSO back on. But, like, I've always thought, like, theoretically, at some point, that would kind of kill, like, the retro library on the Switch. And I guess, like, the eShops going down is probably, like, a similar thing, because unless you had those already, like, you're not getting them now, but, like, I don't know, those weren't things that you had to, like, check online for, you know? Yeah, they could. They could. I don't know, that would kind of be my hope. If, like, the Switch line ever went away. Dude, I was talking about it with Jen also. Like, they have to be, like, so fucking slow with the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance libraries on the Switch for no other reason than they realize that they are making a successor, and, like, they can't, like, justify, like, starting over with NSO. They can't, like, do that again. Yeah, you would be stuck with Kingdom Hearts Cloud versions. The new console is backwards compatible. You can't really start over again unless you decide the NSO apps won't work on the new one. And if they decide that, they're literally, like, dumb as fuck. They would literally have to be dumb as shit. Dumber than dirt, even. Oh my god, it happened again. This is fucking crazy. I could be the first person to ever game over in this. Honestly, at this point, let's do it. Why the fuck not? We're already, like, mostly the way through Action 52 anyways. Let's be the first people to ever game over and storm over the desert. I want to say something funny about another game I got today. I got, Soul Calibur 4, which I haven't even played Soul Calibur 5, which I also own. And I was told that Soul Calibur, like, at least the modern ones aren't that good. But also, I don't give a fuck. I'll keep playing that garbage anyways. Because it might be fun to me. I don't know. But, Soul Calibur 4, the reason that I bought it was, one, it was, like, I think, like, $7. And second, Yoda was on the cover. I swear to fucking God, on the Soul Calibur 4, like, box art, Yoda was straight on there. And I was like, what the fuck? This is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Like, I had to be so real. On PS3, it's Darth Vader? That's so fucking funny. That's awesome. Dude, I'm gonna have to buy a PS3 so I can buy Soul Calibur 4 again and get Darth Vader. That's hilarious. Like, I know they had, like, the console-exclusive characters and, like, the older ones. I mean, everybody knows about Soul Calibur 2 with Link. Having Star Wars characters be console-exclusive is, like, so fucking funny. Need to see footage of Yoda. Does he do the funny flips? He just might. He just might. Super Duper Mario! Dude, someone scored 16 million points in Tetris. In NES Tetris. They were like, they had like a 10 million like point bounty going, and then this one dude rolled up and was like, "Hold on, I'll do you one better." See, I don't see the ones with Sonic. Those would be dope to see. I just see the ones with Yoda. That's really funny. The fucking sword from Sonic. Sonic and the Black Knight was okay. I don't mind it. You know, I don't mind it. Only Wii one you've played as colors? Aw, man, you missed out so much on, I don't know, Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. You didn't miss out on, Sonic and the Secret Rings, because that game is ass. Sonic and the Secret Rings is straight ass. It's maybe one of the worst video games I've ever played. Like, Sonic and the Secret Rings is, like, interesting because it's, like, almost a good video game, and then it has, like, the worst controls and, like, worst, like, game structure in the world. Like, it's so bad. You are, like, literally not missing anything by not, like, playing Sonic and the Secret Rings. That game is straight ass! You crave the forbidden knowledge? You'll learn why they call it the Skeleton Dome. You will understand. So, this is why they call it the Skeleton Dome. I'm getting some music playing while I try and game over. Can I be real? Actually, turn the music down. I don't think we're actually losing lives. I think, actually, we might have been progressing through the game, and it's just that every level in the game is called level 1, and also every level in the game is agonizingly long. And there's literally, like, the only way to progress is to just wait around. Alright, well that was like 10 minutes of Storm Over the Desert. It's time for Mash Man. Are you ready for Mash Man? He do be mashing those foes with his big ass feet. They are being turned into a fine paste. Why has bro got his dogs out, though? Mash Man sweep. Can we make a morgue game card based on Mash Man? I need, like, all of our, like, wisest warriors to, like, determine what kind of card Mash Man would be like. You know we need, like, Action 52 cards in Morgue Game. We already have the 3 Cheetahmen. Those are all Morgue Game cards, but we need more. We need Mash Man. I don't know, I think Mash Man, because of how frail he is when it comes to spikes, he needs to be like a basic card. He would not be very strong, but I still believe in him. Dude, if the jumping in this game wasn't, like, so ass, this would be, like, one of the easiest games in this pack. Because it really is just, like, you have to get past obstacles that do not move. Wait, can you just walk through the spikes? You don't even have to dodge them? Well, you have to dodge this one. Inexplicably. This is the only one that you have to dodge, but the other ones you can walk through them. Except this one also. Okay, there's, like... Guys, this might be shocking. I don't think Mash Man is very good. Not only like that, his nose got him looking like Squidward. Let's go Mash Man! Dr. Mario Game Boy is not now available. This was another thing I was talking about with Jen. I was like, They already have Dr. Mario on NSO. Why are they adding Dr. Mario on Game Boy to NSO when fucking Super Mario Land is still not on there? I don't know why they're fucking withholding Super Mario Land. It's fucking Super Mario Land. It was a launch title. Why the fuck is it not on NSO? It's like one of the most inexplicable, like, non-inclusions. I don't get it. They're willing to put Dr. Mario for Game Boy on NSO before they put on, like, Super Mario Land. They already have Kirby Star Stacker. They have, like, the SNES version on there. I want them to add games that are not already on there in some form. I don't know, like, at least with Mario Golf and Mario Tennis, like, those versions of the games are, like, unique. Dr. Mario is Dr. Mario, no matter what version you're playing. So, like, I don't get it. I don't understand. If anything, you're like putting out there like a worse version. And again, listen, I believe that like all video games should be like available on like these kinds of platforms, even if they're like kind of ass or like unnecessary. But like, could you not have at least waited until after you had some other good shit on there? Like, I don't know, like, yeah, like DK94 should be on there. That game's fucking stellar. That game's not on there. You're missing, like, 2 Wario Land games. You're missing Mario Land. You're obviously missing the Pokemons. Those are huge, like, missed opportunities on Game Boy Online. I mean, those are the major ones I think off the top of my head. I'm admittedly not, like, super knowledgeable about the Game Boy library. I know there's good shit on there. No doubt, but a Game Boy's library itself is not a strong suit of mine. I will admit. Now, Game Boy Advance, you can get me on that at any time. You can get the SNES version of Wario's Woods. Billy Bob. Oh, is this one of the games that's impossible? I'm pretty sure it is. Dude, why is the animation in this game so smooth? Why does the game also, like, barely work? Prince of Persia looking ass? Literally. Like, this is like the oddly, like... Oh my god, you can get past the first screen. I might be the first person to ever do it. I didn't think it was possible to get past the first screen of this game. I gotta be so real. I could literally be, like, one of the best Action 52 players ever. And, like, that's not an accomplishment or anything. It's just that I'm the only one who has the tolerance to even find out that there's more to this game, to a lot of these games than, like, one shitty level. There's actually several shitty levels. There's layers to it, man. Think about how much more they could add on to this cartridge if they got rid of this dude's animation frames. We could have been playing Action 64. True. Why did I die? Huh? What the fuck? What is killing me? Okay, that time it was a bowling ball. I think this game might be impossible. This is also a little vomit-inducing. Bits and pieces. This is not what I was expecting when the game was called Bits and Pieces. Can you not die in this game? Okay, you can. Dude, that shit kind of was like Spider-Man. Yo, this shit kind of like Spider-Man. Holy shit, it's Spider-Man! My, actually, I think my patience is running out with most Action 52 games. The problem is they're so repetitive. Like, they're all, like, basically the same kinds of games. Restart Bits and Pieces? Why is this game not called Bits and Pieces? What did you want to see in Bits and Pieces? Listen to the first 4 notes? What's the deal with it? I don't think I follow. You thought it was the Deadly Six theme? I admire your dedication to the Deadly Six cause. That was a great start. Okay, I kind of dig that every time you jump, it makes this exact sound effect. I kind of love it. Can it be so real? I'm kind of obsessed. And, like, it might get tiring at some point. I'm still riding the high of this jump sound effect, man. I don't know, it's kind of dope. I don't know. It's not, like, good sound design, but it's, like, it's charming. It's charming sound design. Okay, so some of the music blocks are, like, possible to pass through, some aren't. The fuck? Also, yeah, Action 52 is unlicensed as fuck. Do you think this was getting past the Nintendo seal of quality? Holy shit. Could you imagine? I feel like, I don't know, even when, like, absolute, like, shovelware gets dumped on, like, Nintendo's consoles, I feel like none of them live up to the standard of shit that Action 52 gives. Dude, this kind of is boss. Except that I don't know how to get past the bombs. It is. It is in fact possible, it's just extremely hard and precise to do. It is, like, stupidly precise to get past the bombs. Oh, I'm falling asleep. Dead ant. I mean, the game's title made James Rolfe think of the Pink Panther, and, like, I saw a video of the Pink Panther on, like, Tumblr, and it, like, someone, like, tagged it with, like, people have forgotten that cartoons used to just be about an animal being a cunt. And it's like, I never forgot, alright? To me, like, cartoons are still just about, what if an animal was just, like, a huge cunt? Bugs Bunny is your personal hero? Literally. How could you forget? You can't. So, oh, you get 1 life for Hambo's adventure? That's crazy. Dude, they want you to beat Hambo's adventure in 1 life. Hambo, why are you built like an orangutan? We could beat Hambo tonight. Never mind. Literally, like, immediately, there is, like, an unavoidable obstacle. Oh, never mind. We avoided it. Let's go. This has to be, like, maybe the most brain-dead, like, Action 52 game to progress in. Hamboing will save your life one day? This is true. That's true as fuck. Oh my god, we did it. How many lives are there in Hambo? Very good 1 second song, literally. Oh fuck, this one has platforming. It might be impossible. Oh god, you have to platform while avoiding the bowling ball? Fuck this. I'm sorry, everybody. We can't beat Hambo's adventures. That was his final adventure. No, please stop rewinding. No, please stop. I'm getting scared. This is my favorite, like, abstract game. Time? Like, you're a couple pairs of fingers. Whenever anything dies, it says time. If we just didn't render the second sprite for this hand, this is literally the good shit. Time? Yume Nikki looks awesome. True shit. True shit. The shit Salvador Ali would have made if he wasn't a hack fraud fascist. Another cool game where you can go through the platforms. I think maybe the craziest thing about Action 52 is how so many of these games are, like, basically the same shit, and yet they manage to be, like, fucking shit in, like, different ways. Like, this is just slashers, but also you have a ninja jump. And honestly, it's the best feeling jump in this collection. Every single character should have this ninja jump. Why did they only implement this jump for this specific game? I don't get it. It took them 50 games to figure out how to make a jump that doesn't feel like shit. That's crazy. And you know what the crazy thing is? They don't, like, go back to it. I think, like, Cheetahmen has its own, like, shitty jump to it. Also, yeah, it is interesting. It's an interesting stylistic choice. Limited Run should do a run of Action 52. You know how they just, like, released, like, Plumbers Don't Wear Ties again? They should do that with Action 52. That's how they'll get everybody they'll get in their good graces again. How Limited Run will get in everyone's good graces. Robbie and the Robots. Alright, this is easy clap. Dude, it's literally simple as. Who even needs ray tracing, honestly? Can your ray tracing do this? Action 52 game jam? Wait, like a game jam where you're all, like, making your own versions of the different Action 52 games would go, like, fucking crazy. Like, can we make this real? Okay, there's no way you can do this jump. Yeah, no, that jump is impossible. We're only 2 hours into the stream, we're already at Cheetahmen? Oh, dude, there really is nothing to Action 52. The Action Game Master was at his home playing his video game, when suddenly, an arm reached out of the TV and pulled him inside. When he looked up, he saw 3 gigantic yellow bodies. It was the Cheetahmen. He began to explain. The Cheetahmen told of the enemies here in the game world. Don't worry, we will fight for you. The Cheetahmen ran off, and now, the Cheetahmen. During this game, you will have 3 Cheetahmen, a different one in every second level, to fight for you. Why is it called Action Game Master? Use Ares, wooden clubs, and martial arts skills to defeat the enemies on the first 2 levels. Alright, guys, it's time. It's time for peak. Who doesn't love Cheetahmen? Who doesn't love Cheetahmen theme song? I guess Roxy doesn't. She's barking? Dude, it's 10:30 at night. Why is she barking on a school night? What is her problem? Well, when they learn we're tired of playing as Action Game Master's shitty friends. God. No, we're beating Cheetahmen and Cheetahmen 2. That kinda does. I don't remember AVGN making that joke, actually. I gotta be real, I think the Maracas joke might be a you original. Cause, like, dude, the Action 52 episode of AVGN is, like, one of my favorites. I feel like I would have remembered if he said that they were like maracas. I guess it wasn't the Action 52 episode also. He made a separate Cheetahmen episode, but that's beside the point. I love the blatant reuse of assets in this also. Like, why is Saddam Hussein from Storm Over the Desert in this game? I mean, I didn't even point out, like, obviously, like, the elephant in the room with Desert, Storm Over the Desert is, like, Saddam Hussein is huge. But, like, you know, that's overdone. Why is he in Cheetahmen? Why is one of the mortal enemies in the game world for the Cheetahmen Saddam Hussein? What is the game world? Is the game world just like the shared universe of all the Action 52 games? Is that what the game world is? Is that why there's so many, like, reused graphics in Cheetahmen? I guess that would make sense. Actually, from a lore perspective, it would kind of make sense if, like, Cheetahmen was, like, the culmination of the Action 52 universe. At least 2 other guys online have made this joke. Oh, you can't win them all. Are we, like, hitting this guy at all? I guess when we make that noise, we are. One says it's a common joke, so explains why you've heard it before. I keep accidentally rewinding because it happens so abruptly. Hercules, the largest of the three, uses his raw strength as his only weapon. Jump if you can, but you must fight others. Oh, I remember this is where the game gets hard. Because Hercules is big as fuck. Dude, if we, like, finish both Cheetahmen and Cheetahmen 1, like, early, can we, like, conceptualize Action 52 cards together? Can we do, like, impromptu, like, Morgue game dev? Because, honestly, I haven't even done any Morgue game dev since that last stream. I don't know, because I've been wanting to use my free time to do other things. Sorry. Now, how the fuck do we get past this? Is the question of the evening. Oh. It's simple as. It's shrimple as. Actually, I gotta be real, this might be close to, like, the ninja jump. This is definitely the least stiff-feeling jump. Everything explodes into those bullets, literally. Oh, let's go. Jesus! Oh! Stop! Why the fuck would they do that? They fucked with they fucked with the Hercules color palette doing that shit. Ow! I'm gonna have to put a fucking seizure warning in the, like, YouTube VOD. That was crazy! Why would they do that? They destroyed the palette? Literally. Why would they need to do that? Oh my god, we have a health bar. I just realized we have a health bar now. I forgot that Action 52, like, arbitrarily decides if you deserve a health bar or not. Whoa. I don't know if this is actually doing damage to it. Oh, here we go. Thinking about maracas got you thinking about Samba de Amigo, which got stuck in the line stuck in your head. Why did he hit me that time? And not the, like, millions of other times. What health bar does this rhino have? I love how jank the hitboxes are in this game. Oh shit! It was enough. Huh? No lore for, this guy? He's not allowed. Oh, fuck, I forgot about this. Dude, Dude, they really make you, like, start with, like, the best Cheetahmen, and then it just gets worse from there. You have to, like, play worse and worse Cheetahmen. The game gets harder not by any, like, actual, like, level design changes. It just gets harder by, like, making you play as a Cheetahmen who sucks in combat more. Is Cheetahmen 2 any good? Listen, I hope this doesn't come off as too rude. It's Cheetahmen 2. Figured, but you thought you'd make sure. I respect that. It's not good. And honestly, it's not good in many of the same ways that, like, Action 52 is not good. Like, they really did not, like, fix anything. It's crazy. Oh, there we go. It's so hard. That's what I'm saying. Modern Cheetahmen could be something. It could be the secret sauce. I don't know, it feels like the ultimate, like, shitty video game. Action 52. I guess because it is technically a whole bunch of shitty video games. Dude, I'm getting accosted by the skull! I think it's hard for any game to get more notoriety than one covered by early AVGN. Has anyone mentioned the noise update for Pizza Tower is out? Yeah, okay, someone mentioned it earlier. Can I be honest? I didn't even know the noise update was in, like, development. I didn't know that was the thing. And, like... Why would I play the noise update when I could play Cheetahmen? Honestly, has anybody considered that why would I play the noise update for Pizza Tower when I could play Cheetahmen? And hi Morgan, welcome. Is it, like, literally impossible for me to get past the green skull? Because I haven't, like, figured out, like, what's the trick for this guy. Pizza Tower only has 2 characters, this game has 3. Fuck! You're so right. You're so right, and you should say it. 3 characters means the game is better. Probably we all love the wonderful 101. True. So one better than Pikmin? That's real as fuck. Is there, like, literally no way for me to get past this green skull? Because I only have 1 HP for this part, I'm, like, basically fucked. It honestly is the biggest hazard, because, like, I would be able to get past the green skull if it wasn't for the fact that the cocktail is in the way. Wait. I'm at level 10? Huh?! What?! Huh?! What on earth? What the fuck? What is going on? Think I'm in hell? I might be. Oh my god, it starts me at the beginning? What the fuck? Never let anybody tell you that interesting things don't happen on the motherfucker Morgan stream. In High Soul, you sure did. You sure did. I see. Why the fuck is it even in the game, then? What the fuck? Presumably the integer telling the game what stage to load next to the wrong value. How do you get from 3 to 10? Okay, to be fair, it's 5 to 10. So I don't know, you times 2, I guess. It's stupid, but it might be an explanation. Well, no, actually, because it gets you at 9. It first sends you to level 9 where you get the 1-up, and then it sends you to level 10. Music playing backwards too really adds to this new creepypasta. Real. I need to get rid of this green skull. I don't know how we're gonna do it. We need to get rid of this green skull. I don't think it goes high enough. It does. Okay, hold on. We might be able to get it high enough. Can we get much higher? So high. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. This literally seems impossible. I see the way out. I think it feels literally impossible, but I think I see the way out. It's just so fucking precise, dude. It's because the projectile is so small. If the projectile was just a little bigger, I don't know, if you could at the very least, like, jump back to the last platform, this would be something. But it is, in fact, nothing. Why the fuck doesn't the skull go higher sometimes? I hate this skull. I'm, like, trying to trust in the plan, but, like, this skull is, like, putting quite a dent in there, I must admit. Honestly, at this point, it might be faster to redo the level and, like, try and preserve, like, more than 1 HP, but also, like, the game doesn't, like, show you the health bar. So I don't even know how I'd keep track, because I don't know how many hits you can take, dude. What if Phanto just made a beeline towards you at all times? Dude, are you seeing the shot? It's like going right over the skull's head. How the fuck does this not count? Fucker. Oh! lives in a pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants, absorbent and yellow and porous is he. SpongeBob SquarePants, if nautical nonsense be something you wish. SpongeBob SquarePants, then drop on the deck and flop like a fish. SpongeBob Ready? SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants. Fuck, this is like another stupid enemy placement. Like, why? Why are these gas prices so high, Wawa? Why? It doesn't help that when you shoot, you start falling straight down. Like, when you shoot, he just, like, starts falling like a rock. You can't, like, adjust yourself or anything. Oh, let's go. Level 6. We're at the end. Do you get past homing enemy and Cheetahmen said homing enemy 2? What if you want to go to heaven? But God said. How did James Rolfe beat this? I have no fucking clue. I gotta be real. Honestly, I bet he got Mike Matei to do it. Because Mike Matei is, like, kind of an insane person. Mike Matei definitely, like, reads to me as the kind of guy who would have taken the bullet and played through most of Cheetahmen for James. Is this, like, not a real level? Has he just been climbing ladders so far? That is true. Mike Matei, like, I don't know. It's like a weird hill to die on, but I will admit, Mike Matei would have me beat in, like, most video games of this era. I don't know, does he know, is he the Kirby's Adventure master, though? We just don't know. I like how the Cheetahmen's, like, turnaround is, like, glitched right now. There's no graphic. Oh, there we go. That's it! There's no ending or anything. It's just, you did it! You beat Cheetahmen. Well, you know what time it is. It's time for Cheetahmen 2. Are you kidding me? Why wouldn't we play Cheetahmen 2? Ah, you even start as the guy with the bow. Oh my god, you have a health bar in this game. Holy shit, this is crazy. And I'm, like, losing health so quickly. Dude, I feel like the jumping got worse. How did the jumping get worse? It was already not that good. It's, like, so much more stiff now. No need for introductions on this one. This is a direct, follow-up. This game has fall damage. This game employs the Action 52 classic of fall damage. Oh my god, I can't jump. I can't jump on the things to stay over the dog. Dude, one of the Buppies is scratching at my door. Should we let Buppy in? Vote now on your phones. More skulls. It's crazy how they, like, start this off with the worst Cheetahmen to play with. Like, at least in Action 52, they lull you into a false sense of security by starting you with the best Cheetahmen. And now you, like, Cheetahmen 2 is like, fuck you. We know you played the first one, bitch. Play as the worst Cheetahmen again. Do I like the magnet you found? Hold on. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I was also like, that maybe is the shadiest link that's ever been sent in chat. Just this like Drive website that I've never heard of ever. Dude, I'm letting the dog in. Who is the puppy dog that is scratching at my door? It is Roxy. Hi, Roxy. Hi, puppy. Roxy girl. Everybody say hi to Roxy. Sorry, Roxy. My bed's a little messy. I didn't get the, I didn't tell you guys. I got, what is it? I got a... No, that one's Robin. Roxy is sleepful. I got a figure. I got a few figures. I talked about the small Kobeni I got already. I also got a figure of the dog from Spy X Family. Because I was like, this is cute. I like this. Oh, Robin! You're also here? Robin is also here. She's like peeking out of the door. But she's being a little shy right now. I think, like, Robin was so scared when Jen was here. Robin's a little scaredy cat when it comes to new people. She doesn't even like my sister who, like, moved out. Learned you're not allergic to cats yesterday? Let's go! Ah, dude, the med check alarm? During Action 52? What makes you think that I need my meds? What could be going on in my life? Hi, Roxy. Oh, bye, Roxy. You left. Hi, Robin. I have to keep an eye on Robin. Because she's a little naughty. That's why her emote is called Naughty Dog. Like, Robin will steal my socks, and, like, she, like, ate through my mom's comforter. Which is fucked up. I don't know why she would do that. She also ate part of my mom's pillow. Right, Robin? You're a little naughty puppy. The fuck am I hitting? Robin, get over here. I don't trust you with my laundry basket. You're gonna bite my new Kirby socks. Right? Because you're naughty. The woke left is trying to cancel Puppy. Listen, I'm just being honest with her. I'm just being honest with her, and it's that she likes eating things that she's not supposed to eat. Oh, brother, not the Cheetahmen worms. Oh, brother. Telling people what they should eat. What are you, Michelle Obama? Am I the only one who feels like Cheetahmen 2 levels are longer than Cheetahmen 1 levels? Does it not feel like this level has been going on way longer than, like, the previous Cheetahmen game? I think I'm right. I feel like it. Honestly, part of it might be that because this is a singular game, they had more room to make more level. It might be because I'm Guy Who Sucks. All the more action. That's true. That's real as fuck. Honestly. Oh my god, wait, we broke it! We broke the boss, let's go. Well, he's gotta die eventually like this, right? Yeah! Yeah! Oh my god, we're progressing! Guys, we're progressing in Cheetahmen 2. And, like, this is playable! I mean, not very playable, but it's playable. We can actually hit things that are on the ground. Not well, but we can. This is borderline experimental. It is kind of wild. This game does go in the reverse order from Action 52. Which also means that you, like, the worst levels are the earliest. Because the guy with the clubs isn't so bad to play as. Way to subvert our expectations, truly. Whoa, why would they bark like that? Dude, it's 11 o'clock at night. My parents are probably trying to sleep. Why are my dogs so naughty? They call me The Last of Us, the way I got these naughty dogs. I really like this rat graphic. Dude, we're at level 3? Wait, why are we at level 3 again? Bro, they forgot how to count. That's so funny. Dude, Cheetahmen 2 is so good. The fact that we made it through level 3 that fast, also. Really, like, literally once we stopped having to play as the worst Cheetahmen. Or Cheetah Man, as it were. Interesting little quirk of this game is that if you do kill an enemy, any enemy that's about to hit you will just kind of phase through you if it wasn't caught in the trajectory of the attack. An odd quirk, but not a quirk I necessarily hate. I mean, honestly, as you guys could probably tell from, like, my use of rewinds, the problem with, like, the Cheetahmen games is, like, well, there's a lot of them, but I think a big problem with them is that, like, they, like, take too many cheap shots at you. Monkey. This boss seems, like, a little fucked up. Just, like, the specific way its, like, pathing works is, like, kind of fucked. Oh god, is there no way to beat this boss? Not easily, anyways? There has to be some, like, cheese strat that I'm missing. Oh. What the fuck? No, he can disappear! What the hell? Why can he disappear? No, how are we supposed to finish Cheetahmen 2 if he disappears? Can I go to the right and hit him from there? No, because he just walks away. The Cheetahmen pervert would be like, this game is quite sexy indeed. I'm the Cheetahmen pervert. That's what he would say. I didn't say that I'm the Cheetahmen pervert. I'm saying that if the Cheetahmen pervert was real, he would announce himself as the Cheetahmen pervert. Because there's simply not another guy on this earth like him. Not a whole lot of people can carry his energy. What do you guys think? Would the Cheetahmen pervert be, like, chill as fuck? Or do you think he'd be, like, one of the worst, most abhorrent people online? How many fucking hits does this monkey take? Like, I have to beat the monkey before it disappears, but, like, the monkey takes so many fucking hits, dude. What the fuck? Generally chill, but not always sure when he's overstepping boundaries or making a situation uncomfortable. I could see that. You know what, that makes sense to me. I feel like this monkey will be so much easier if we can, like, get behind him. I don't think monkey returns, because I remember, like, this is the part where James Rolfe got stuck. Okay, yeah, I think actually the monkey boss is broken. So I think actually, unfortunately, Cheetahmen 2 ends there. We don't even get to play as the best Cheetaman in this game. You can still restart this in the same way you would restart an Action 52 game. Monkey boss banned from competitive. Oh, we got a story! Dr. Morbus is back with a new subhuman. He wants to stop Cheetaman from ruining his evil plans. He creates the Ape Man, the strongest subhuman yet. Dr. Morbus plans to use the Ape Man to destroy his failed experiment. Ares, Apollo, and Hercules. You must help the Cheetaman fight Dr. Morbus and his evil team of mutants. Stop Dr. Morbus before it's too late for the Cheetaman! You cannot let him destroy the Cheetaman! Please! During this game, you will have 3 Cheetamen, a different one in every second level to fight for you. They didn't change that dialogue. In the end, Dr. Morbus wins. So sad. How sad. How hilarious. I was not expecting to get through Action 52 like that. I gotta be real. This stream is not even 3 hours long. I thought we were gonna be playing Action 52 for fucking ever. I didn't take into account that Action 52 games are like... Why would you ever play them for more than like a minute, for the most part? Honestly, it's a miracle that I got like more than a minute out of like a lot of them.